thinking is irrational. Get into the bag, 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 bag. Get into the bag, 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 bag. Get into the bag, 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 bag. Fucking spend it fast. I'ma make it back. I'ma make it back, back. I'ma make it back. Yeah, stats, should be checking that. Yeah, big bills in a rubber band. Yeah, upper level with the upper hand. Yeah, I been on grind like I'm Najee. Yo, 15 been on a time. I been next, it's my time. Yo, what's that? Sound like your time up. Big body, this time.
All right, guys. Welcome back to episode 4 of the Banter Break. Thank you for all of your love and support on the last episode. We got these guys over here laughing, smoking mids, you know. We got everything going on tonight. We got fucking we got thunderstorms in the background. We got all kinds of shit.
Say that. Say it again for me. The thunder.
All right, Tom, you're doing this. All right, Tom, you're doing this.
Please say it again. I beg you. Please say it again.
He's like, fuck you guys.
I love you. Please.
And I love that.
Love it.
Yeah, the thunder.
Shut the fuck up, Tom. I don't want to hear. I'm gonna. All right, listen. For this episode, we got the one and only OPT1M4LLY. For those of you that don't know, he's an esports manager, variety gamer, Twitch affiliate. He also makes his own merch. He also makes websites and thumbnails. This is quite the resume. We're still going, folks. He's also a Bay Charisma's manager, the head of production for the team we're both part of, which is Team VL or Visuals, and last but not least, head of management for Team We're Rushing. So how you doing today, brother? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just got out of the shower, so we're feeling fresh and crispy.
That's the only way to go about it. Let me tell you. How you guys feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling good, man.
Feeling pretty good. I love to hear that.
This guy definitely looks like he's feeling good.
So, I guess we'll start off. What would you say got you into gaming?
I've been a gamer ever since I can remember. One of the first consoles I remember getting when I was a kid was a PlayStation 1, and that kind of got me into gaming. After that, I branched off on N64. I ended up loving N64. I think that just drove my passion even further. Then we ended up in the era of PS2. That was probably one of the greatest eras of gaming right there. Like, so many games. It was crazy, bro. Like, I know a couple of my buddies still have their PS2 libraries, and like, I just walk in their house and it's like shelves full of games. Like, PS2 was a crazy time.
Oh yeah.
And since then, I've been with Xbox. I'm an Xbox ambassador. Last year, with the release of Call of Duty Mobile, 2019, late 2019, I ended up creating my own clan when the game was first started, and our clans was one of the first clans to hit level 10 in the game. And yeah, so we decided that we wanted to take it a little bit further. There was kind of nothing else for us there in casual gaming for us, so we decided to take it to competitive. We ended up against some tier 1 BR teams in Call of Duty Mobile. Some big teams like Tragic and Hit Squad, and we actually ended up 4th our first tournament. That's just what kind of brought me into the light of being a manager. I ended up doing my own events for about 9 months. Cash prizes, I self-funded those. Those went spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
We even had Tribe Gaming in one of our MP events. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
And that's when I found a console that I could actually stream my console.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't very big on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch streamers much.
Right.
Literally the only streamer I watched at the time, if you see that little red box right there, That's actually a limited edition Dr. Disrespect Lamo figure. You can't buy it unless you get it off of eBay now.
Yeah, I think you were
But
telling
that's
me
like,
that.
yeah,
That's a
literally
show.
that was the only person I watched, and my buddy who I grew up with.
What
But
was-
yeah, I found out that you could stream your console. That's when I ended up buying a
Jeez.
Nitro 5 gaming laptop.
Oh shit! I didn't get one of those, but I started streaming.
Yeah,
from
I bought one of them, and I bought my AverMedia capture card. It's an LGP Pro 2 Plus. That's what I
fancy.
opted for.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wanted the Elgato, but I kind of opted for AverMedia. I felt like it was kind of more of a fit for me with the split audio and everything. So that's when I decided to start streaming. I started streaming last year in March. I only streamed for about a month, and then we did it again back in December. And so our second month, when we streamed back in December, we actually hit affiliate.
Wow.
So we've been affiliate since I believe early January.
Look, that's incredible. Congratulations, man. I
Thank you.
I know it was a grind for sure to hit affiliate. That's just one of the many goals that I set for myself. And I remember when I accomplished that, I felt really, it felt really good. It was at the beginning of, right before Cold War, actually. Right before Cold War dropped, that's when I got mine. And I know Tommy got his recently.
A month ago now.
Heck yeah, we're gonna have an affiliate party, bruh.
And Tyler here, he's one of my favorite affiliates of all time, let me tell you.
Yeah, I've been affiliate for a good minute now.
Yeah.
Probably about 4 or 5 months.
I've really got to start streaming again.
Love it.
I imagine you have a lot to deal with, though, and like time's kind of,
Yeah, I recently found out that I'm not going to be able to go back to work for almost another 2 years. They extended my disability a little bit longer. Didn't quite feel like it was ready for me to go back out into the workforce quite yet with my seizures and stuff. So I decided it was time to embrace this, the content creation, the streaming, and everything. And I've really enjoyed being a manager. Kind of helped Rushing recover a little bit. I've worked my way up from. I originally started with BL as a Discord manager. Like I literally got asked like, "Hey, you want to do our Discord?" And now I'm like third in the team because I've worked so hard.
And that's been over the course of how long?
9 months. We
9
just
months.
had our 9-month anniversary with BL.
Woo! See, I was talking to you a little bit about this the other night, or like maybe last week, and it's pretty like inspirational. You just hop, you get affiliate, and then you join the team, help the team out, and then you could progress on top of that, all the other stuff that you do, and you're also grinding for Obey. So
yeah, that's actually I believe we're just past 6 months on that grind.
Wow. How's it?
So yeah, that's actually going pretty well. I've met a lot of amazing people through the grinders chat and just amazing people in Obey. Seeing how they kind of operated, kind of made me look at how I did things and kind of switched stuff up around, made it a little bit easier for myself. So I love Obey. Hopefully we can get there one day.
Oh, you will.
I believe y'all can.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He deserves it, though. I mean, he's gonna get there. If he doesn't, I said, you know what? It's just between. I said we just riot the headquarters. No, we're gonna cut that part.
We're gonna go find Sid, steal all of his beard supplies.
If this is getting cut out, guys, look at my Naruto shirt. It looks like he's literally looking up at the mic like it's a dong on his forehead. Just don't use it until like.
Just like
He said he
It wasn't moving. They're just them two was talking. You just in there.
I was just like, damn, that's really interesting, man. That's really interesting. Like I listened to it. The sad part is like I understood every word she was saying.
Well, I would hope so.
If I wasn't paying attention.
Fucking Opti, you want to be a host? Fuck. Where the fuck were we? Oh, okay. Yeah.
The smoking mids part.
Yeah, we can actually talk about that. We're actually going to talk about that.
I would probably have to say lemon drop.
For your favorite mid strain.
Yeah.
I don't even know the strains. I'm going to be honest with you. I just smoke whatever.
It would either have to be white runts or lemon drop. Those are my two favorite. Like, I mean, that's what we kind of have locally here. That's kind of like big.
Runts is
Yeah,
fire.
white. Yeah, we're real big on white runts around here.
Fuck yeah. So I guess since we're talking about mids, whoever came up with the saying, how did you and Riz meet?
I was actually I have a buddy of mine that I grew up with. It's actually my dad's best friend's son. They both grew up in high school together. So when I was younger, my dad would go over to his house to hang out, and his son looked up to me as kind of like an idol for gaming because I always got to play with the adults and he couldn't because he was too little. So he looked up to me like, hey, he's cool as fuck. Like, so he basically looked up to me, and I found out he was streaming, and I started watching him, became a mod for him, and one day he actually raided Riz, and I decided to stick around, and I was like, hey, this dude's pretty cool. So eventually, about after a couple months, I became his one of his Twitch mods. Then I became his Discord manager, and now I'm his personal manager. I help with editing videos, posting on his YouTube, posting on his Twitter, his socials. Basically, anything I could do to help him out.
Yeah, that's incredible, man. Like the fact that you are grinding yourself and then you're helping others in the process. That's what I like about you. You're a great guy, and it's kind of like what I want to model myself after. I don't know about these guys. What do you guys think about all that? Like, you think it's cool?
Oh yeah,
Well, it's good to do it. I mean, build your way up, like from the bottom.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I've always been that type of person where I've always worked hard. Like before I was put on disability for my accident I had in 2014. I actually flipped my car during an ice storm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was actually working 3 jobs while I was down in Houston. I was that's when I was basically told, hey, we're gonna take you off work.
Oh.
Because when I came up here to Ohio, a lot of employers were afraid to hire me because I was having problems with frequent seizures at the time. The doctors couldn't really get my meds straight, so that's one of the reasons why they wouldn't hire me. They were afraid I would have a seizure on the job, and they would be liable for anything that happened to me on the job.
Wow.
And I actually ended up homeless about 4 years ago. I was actually sleeping literally like in an alley in the middle of a real bad snowstorm. Only had like 4 blankets to keep me warm. Like I was huddled up in this heap of blankets just to keep me warm, man. Like it's I'm kind of grateful that I did get put on disability, but I kind of hate it because I've always been a hardworking person, and just like living on the money that they give me for disability, like it definitely is not enough.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I understand
I
that.
know all about that homeless situation, especially with the blankets. I had to go through that as well.
Yeah, like I like, and that was before I found out that in my city they had one place. It was called a rescue mission, where they basically let the homeless come in, and I think you paid like 50 cents a night if I remember correctly to stay there for the night, and they would basically give you a bed and a place where you could take a shower and everything. And so I mean, it feels really good to say I have what I have after from 4 years ago. I mean, I went from sleeping in an alley to having a good $1,500 PC and nice setup, man. I can't complain. It just it's like if anybody else like is feeling down about their situation, man, like just think about it. Like put your mind to it. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Like and just attack it until you get it. Like I mean, I'm on disability. This stuff isn't easy for me to get.
No.
But I put it in my mind like this is what I need to do. This is what I want. So I basically make it at my goal. I find out what I need to do to get to my goal, and then I just attack it.
Yeah, like that Steve Harvey saying says, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand.
Exactly.
So let's attack it.
So
My mom started using that.
Huh?
My mom started using that phrase.
Yeah.
If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand.
Steve Harvey says it in his motivational talks on YouTube.
Let's do it again.
Oh, just like Dwayne The Rock Johnson says, he basically said, success isn't all about greatness. Consistent hard work breeds success. Greatness will come later.
Oh yeah, man.
Like to follow some good quotes. Like I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Jay Shady. He's a good inspirational speaker.
Yeah.
He's amazing, bro. Like I follow him on Twitter, and he's actually responded to a couple of my comments that when I've posted on there. Like there's a real good video by him. It's called Before You Feel Pressure. I recommend anybody to look up Jay Shady. Like he's very inspirational.
Okay, yeah, definitely will. You have to send me something on him after the podcast. I'll remind you, but
most definitely.
So I guess we're gonna go off topic a little bit here, and then we'll jump back. These are like some like random questions, I guess you could say, but they're actually some good questions in my opinion. So what do you all think on the state of Cold War? I know our opinions already, and skill-based matchmaking, and how it has affected gaming in like a negative way since they implemented the system of skill-based matchmaking into games.
Personally, I just think they have it kind of a little bit too severe. A lot of unbeknownst to a lot of people, but I've spent a lot of time in Splitgate's Discord server and their live Twitch streams, and for their Q&As. And Splitgate actually has SBMM.
Yep.
It is just actually a very light SBMM. A lot of people don't even realize that there is an SBMM.
Oh, I
did. It's just.
Did you? Oh yeah.
That was like a level 2, and I'm going against their. What, Syla? You're level what, like 30 almost?
Oh, I have no something like that.
Yeah, 30. We could definitely feel it because me and Syla was going off on Splitgate. Then all of a sudden we just got destroyed. Like we was like having like 5.0 KDs, and then all of a sudden we're going negative.
Well, you gotta also think like without SBMM, you're gonna get like sometimes you're gonna get put in a lobby with a lot of low levels, and the other team's gonna be a lot of high levels. That's kind of what SBMM's trying to like avoid. Yeah. But I don't think really SBMM's really integrated well enough to kind of capitalize on that. You know, no. I think it kind of makes it a little worse in a way.
Yeah, here's my thing. I'm not just talking about Splitgate or COD, but like, well, all first-person shooter games with skill-based matchmaking. Here's my thing. Back then, Call of Duty was so fun. Everyone loved it. Back then, Battlefield, everything without skill-based matchmaking, the people loved. And nowadays, they're turning away from their games, their favorite games, just because they're adding that in. So I don't think it should be a thing because it's losing customers. It really is.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's losing customers heavily.
It's making me lose my hair.
Yeah.
I honestly like kind of dread like playing FPSs anymore because like it's just like any FPS you play now, it's a sweat fest. Like I'm literally playing a closed test right now. That I can't say the name of or really talk about, but it's just like that game is still in like a pre-alpha, and like I'm like it's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Is it really?
Bro, like like the first couple days, like there wasn't very many people on there, but like now that there's more people on there, and like I didn't realize that this closed test has been out for like a week, so there's some people on there that's been there the whole entire week, and they're like already like level 80 some, bro. Like,
oh no. Well,
yeah, like it's insane, bro. Like it's just a huge sweat fest. Like, and that's what me and my buddy Niz were talking about the other night. Like, it's we've come into the era of like you're not gonna enter a FPS without it being a sweat fest.
So I know Flex he had a good point the other night when we were playing Splitgate. He was wondering. He asked me if the new Halo is gonna have SBMM, skill-based matchmaking.
I don't believe it will.
Thank
I have not heard anything on it. I personally haven't heard anything, so I don't think there is. Because personally, I think the data miners would have found it during the tech preview.
Oh, that's good because I don't need it.
Let me fix my camera real quick.
Because right now, currently, there is a they did the data miners got into the data and basically found what they believe is the announcer basically saying battle royale, like the old like announcer voice, like
really?
and literally you hear him say battle royale.
Oh my god. Oh, so there better be. Oh man, that'd be so cool to have a BR in Halo. Guys, so what do we?
Fuck! I close the door and it gets smoky again.
Holy!
What y'all cooking over there? Some salmon?
This is a fucking.
So, baby, what is that?
Now you see like what?
It was a big old fat ass thing of pork.
Now you know what.
And then we sliced it.
Now you know how the last 3.
Oh hell yeah! Throw that shit in a slow cooker.
Now you know how the last 3 episodes went behind the scenes. Well,
trust me, I this is literally how like podcasts are, because like if you like the King and the Sting, like it's one of the podcasts I watch. Like they like a lot of their back behind the scenes is hilarious. Like that's just the thing with podcasts, man. You know there's gonna be a lot of editing because you're gonna have to cut shit out because there's just like a lot of like shitting back and forth, you know.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I love it, especially when my software doesn't fuck up on me.
Hey, we'll get you there, bro. We'll get you there.
Yeah.
Holy shit! You must have handled a lot. You're just used to.
Yeah,
like...
it's this is like the whole esports management thing. It's not really too out of the ball for me. It's just really the different field that is kind of new for me.
Yeah.
That's why like a couple days ago I posted to see if there's anybody on that could see my timeline that would be willing to give me some pointers. We didn't get lucky, but eventually I know it'll come around. You just got to keep looking. I'm not the type of person to really give up. I have to be forced to give up.
Oh hell yeah! Well, I stand by that completely. That's how I am. I'm stubborn, I guess is a way to say it. And once I have my eyes set on something, I tend to like to. Well, nowadays, now that I'm sober, I tend to like love, and enjoy the grind and following through with all that kind of stuff. But I have a question for all of us, really. I mean, do we smoke mids? What the fuck are you smoking mids right now, Tyler?
No, that's a vape.
Oh.
Do I smoke mids? Here we go. We got some apple runts right here. we got. No, I lied. This is apple runts in this, and then this one right here got some.
How would you speak up?
Tyler.
Blue Candy Kush.
Look.
Yeah, we all about the mids.
No, look, you missed what you missed what he just did.
What he did?
I was like.
And this definitely ain't my Rick and Morty mid grinder right here.
This definitely ain't it. This, you know what? Fuck it. Where's my?
You want to talk about handy? This is fucking handy.
Yeah, and this ain't my miniature mid grinder. One left.
This ain't a kite right here. This ain't a kite. It's medical.
Oh,
I
and
hate it.
shit. And if we ain't got carts, it's okay. Just get the bud. We can vape that too.
Sponsor us.
And then here's a little bit of leftover.
Sponsor us.
Here's a little bit of leftover teeth.
Mids for days.
Holy fuck. So what's your favorite, guys, kind of, I guess, on that note, what's your favorite kind of bud to smoke? Like strains?
I'm more of a hybrid guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of told you guys earlier what
Yeah.
I prefer. Kind of in my area is the white runts and lemon drop.
Okay. Honestly, have you guys ever had Blue Dream? I haven't had that.
Yeah.
I have had Blue Dream, and
Yeah.
I've also had Orange Crush.
Oof.
Oof.
Tom,
I've tried both of them. Blue Dream, I liked whenever I first tried it.
Dude, it made
But
me
then
like,
after a while, I don't know. It was so hyped back then, but I don't like
That's
it
the
anymore.
thing. It people hyped it up back then because
Yeah.
it was popular because it was a Colorado strain. So people were like, "Oh, Blue Dream, like it's from Colorado, it's got to be good." Like, and it like a lot of people got it, so a lot of people hyped it up, and a lot of people that didn't even get to try it, they even hyped it up because they heard about the hype.
It was like a placebo when I first tried it. And then after
Right.
I started like actually, trying it again, like I ran out, right? And then I go and somebody said they got Blue Dream. I'm like, oh, okay. This sounds good. And then like after a while, I'm like, you know what? I actually like these other strains more because like I guess it was placebo at first. It wasn't that great after a while.
I mean, Tom looks like he's fucking.
Mans looks like he's melting into his chair.
Holy fuck!
Somebody give him a rope.
Can't feel my ass.
On that note, who has the thickest ass here?
Definitely not me.
Definitely not me. My shit
He's
is
gonna
ugly,
be-
bro.
All right, everybody just like see.
He said.
Yeah, I lose. I can tell you right now, I fucking lose.
He said, "Who has the thickest ass here on the podcast?" Oh, baby, this is gonna be a video.
Oh. I saw your post this morning and about mental health and awareness, which led me to think about this. Like, the podcast initially, I really wanted it to be about gaming and also awareness when it comes to mental health and addiction and stuff like that. And I know some people don't like to talk about it for whatever reasons, which is okay, but at least it's not really anything political, and we're going to try to stay away from that here on the podcast, but we'd like to touch a little bit more on mental health and awareness and addiction. I know I would. Personally, I struggled with it, and I believe that there's goals that we can all come together and have like common goals in order to make things better on the daily for certain people. It leads me to ask, if you guys could set any goals, what do you think in any way we could help just setting a goal for ourselves, to do throughout the day? In any way, how could we help people? Like, could it be something as simple as like checking up on people on on Twitter, or leaving likes, retweets, and comments, or just making sure people are doing good, especially if you haven't heard from them in a little bit. And yeah,
I've always told myself to try to just be a positive energy, no matter the situation. I mean, if you see somebody kind of in that situation to where they're depressed or feeling down, don't be afraid to kind of reach out. Like it's when you don't reach out and something happens, and you're just gonna hate yourself for a long time. And I speak from experience.
yeah.
I myself, I've tried. I had to struggle with suicide when I was a kid. First time I tried to commit suicide was when I was 12 years old. I actually I tried to overdose on some over the counter medication. like took half a bottle and shit.
Oh my
So
God.
they ended up taking me to a hospital, and that's when basically the doctor said that I was going to be transported up to Toledo, Ohio, where they have a children's hospital. They had an inpatient ward up there, so I spent like almost a week up there, if I remember correctly. I actually spent my 13th birthday in there because I remember one of the nurses giving me a gift card to Borders. And then again, I tried my last time. I tried committing suicide. I was like, I think I was like 19. I was in Texas, and I was actually pretty close to succeeding, until my sister walked in and she seen what was going on. I had a brand new pocket knife in my pocket, and she grabbed it out and cut the belt down and shit. And I'm really glad she did that. And now I kind of just make it like a goal of mine to try to get people to reach out if they're having that issue, because even when because I didn't think about this when I was trying to commit suicide. Like even when you're gone, like there's people are gonna hurt. Like you're just kind of passing your hurt on to other people.
Yeah.
So like and people want you around. Like that's the thing. Like if you don't think people who don't want you around, like and if that's really like if you're in the situation and people don't want you around, get the hell out of that situation.
Exactly. You don't and
because there is gonna be people in the world that do want you around.
Yeah, no matter how lonely you feel, I've been there before myself, and I also used to use drugs as an escape, and I also tried to kill myself using drugs before in the past, but that's all over with now.
Same here.
The thing I didn't realize at the time was, obviously that feeling of you feeling so alone, feeling like it's just never going to get better, feeling like it's too late, feeling like you want to give up on everything. You don't have to do that, no matter how you feel at the time. I'm telling you right now that things will get better. Life gets better. There's people that care about you, and if like Ati said, if you're not in the right situation, get the hell out of there and reach out to people if you feel like you can't get out of the situation you're in. There's always another option. So
there's always a way out.
Yeah, and
another way besides.
It's really hard to do it, but change your thoughts. You don't like these negative thoughts. You don't like depression. If you change your thoughts, you'll change who you are and how you look at yourself. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. It's really, really hard to change your thoughts, but you can. Just like all the Call of Duty players that were watching this video, muscle memory, repetitive. Every time you get a negative thought about yourself,
change to a positive.
Change it to a positive one. Every time it comes on, change it. And you're just like muscle memory with how good you are at sniping. It'll stick. You'll train your brain to become more positive. And then your whole entire life is going to be more positive. Being optimistic is the best thing ever. Always thinking good about the future. Change that in your mind and you'll become happier.
I used to be
definitely.
I used to be a skeptic, but until I met Tyler, this man, and Tommy, these guys have, like I've said before, these guys have helped me get through a lot. And over the past 4 months, I've made some decisions that I don't need to be miserable anymore. I don't need to be depressed all the time anymore. I don't need to rely on certain things to feel happy. As long as I have, realize what I have and how far I've come along the way, that's all that really matters to me, And if I set a goal every day to try to say, made at least one person's day or night better, and at the end of the day, that's a successful day for me. So, what it's all about, man. Just we gotta be more aware of how we, other people get treated. We treat other people even sometimes. Everyone has bad days, but at the end of the day, we should all be in this together. So, yeah,
most definitely.
Never let other people bring you down either. This is definitely the most truth saying there is, man, is like hurt people hurt people. Always understand that whenever you're getting hurt from someone, just know that it's them that's hurting, and that's why they're hurting others. Always remember that.
Yeah,
Don't let it get you down.
Yep.
that is true. I've been on both sides of the, I used to be a toxic person, but now it's just like it's not who I want to be anymore. A little faith goes a long way, also. By the way, I'm not trying to preach to anybody, but I used to be a skeptic, and then I met Tyler again, and ever since, they started praying for me, things have been happening that I never would have thought of, happened within the past couple months. Like, just don't give up, on your dreams. Set goals, achieve those goals, make them happen, speak it into existence, but you got to grind along the way. But you'll be surprised, at how much your life can change, But I guess we're gonna break off this subject for a little bit. That was incredible, by the way, and I'm glad that you're still here, brother. I'm glad that you're still
Appreciate
here.
it.
Oh yeah.
If you ever need to talk,
definitely.
if you ever feel that way anymore, that goes for anybody. You could message any of us. I'm pretty sure all of our DM. I know my DMs are always open to
Same.
talk. So
Yeah.
it's what we do. It's what
I know mine are, because mine are always getting blown up by GFX bots.
Oh my god. So speaking of GFX, what's this kind of like GFX? It's design. What led you to get into the world of merch and making your own merch and designing? I guess we're on the subject, kind of like designing thumbnails and stuff like that. You have an artistic side to you, very artistic.
I personally really haven't had much of an artistic side to me. I've always wanted to learn to draw, because
Yeah.
I've always been the person cursed to not be able to draw. Like, if you want me to draw, you're gonna get stick figures. That's what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Same.
But when I had my Call of Duty mobile team, that was actually when I first dipped into merch. I actually have some of it.
That jersey though, that blanket though. YouTube.
I know.
There's gonna be a link for all this in the description, by the way.
This is actually the first piece of merch that I ever made. It was for my Call of Duty mobile team. It was a team called Super Noobs.
Super noobs. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
I am the.
So yeah, this was.
I am
I
the
am the
punishment
punishment of God.
If you had not.
If you had not
great
committed great
sins-
sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you.
Oh
What?
my. Let's go. Let's go.
So yeah, that was this was the first piece of merch that I ever created, and then this would be the second when I started doing my my tournaments, Super League.
Oh.
Yeah, that was I was actually kind of happy about this design, because I wouldn't call it complex. It was just, it looked so clean when it came out. I was very happy about it.
Right.
And it basically has the same quote on the back, because when I started the tournaments, they were promoted as they were started by my clan.
Yeah.
So that's why it basically has the same on the back, and then also has our logo there at the top, Team Super Noobs.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. That is awesome. How much?
And that's also why back there you also see that pillow. That's also Super League. I mean, I'm reining in the merch over here, my guy.
Let's go. And that jersey you got on, that is
Yeah, this is the baseball visuals jersey. This has been our big hot seller. We've I believe we are going on 25 sold already.
holy
So
shit.
yeah, it's one of our big hot sellers. It's just it's a great piece. It feels great, like breathable. Nothing like what I've ever dealt with before with other companies. This is actually made by our one of our partners, Playmakers Wanted.
Okay.
So big shout out to them. Big love to those guys out there. I actually talk with Teskey a lot. So yeah, that's how I ended up getting into merch. I've basically created everything for VO visuals, all the jerseys, on all the stuff on the website, which
Oof.
the website is currently under maintenance. So that'll be back up soon. I'm just currently doing some design, switching up some items that are in there that haven't quite sold as well. Switching up some designs, and I got to add some stuff to some of the pages on there.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna throw all of your socials in the description along with visuals, our team, and when the website is back up, obviously you guys can check it out and grab some fire ass merch. That's my that's my
pitch. He threw his pitch.
That's my pitch. Get you some fire ass merch today. I like how we talked about mental health and awareness and stuff. That's great. That everybody pitched in on that.
That's something I'm actually gonna be getting more elaborate on. I'm actually gonna I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like a Twitter longer or if I'm gonna do like a actual video, but I'm just basically gonna explain what I struggle with on a daily basis and let people know, like, you're not out there alone. Like, there's other people, so please don't be afraid to reach out. Like even though I deal with my own struggles, I am not afraid to help a person who is struggling.
Amen to that, brother. Amen.
Yeah, I love talking about stuff like that.
Ever since I met Flux, I'm telling you, my life's gotten better. Like this man.
That's good.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be able to do all this shit without him. I wouldn't have this. I would have an Elgato. I wouldn't be here on Discord right now. If I would be, it'd be on my phone. So I'm gonna get to a point.
It's all good, man.
No, I'm getting to a point. No, I'm not giving up on this grind, and neither is Opti.
Yeah.
None of us are. I won't allow it. And any of you out there, we won't allow you to give up either. So yeah, all you gotta do is reach out. I head over to a question. I guess we can answer. All of us can answer this, obviously. If we had any like big goals and things that we wish we could accomplish that we haven't accomplished yet, what would they be and why? And like, if we had any end goals, like, where do we see ourselves and like, where do we want to be exactly? Where do each of us as individuals, where would we like to see ourselves? Doesn't have to be in a time frame, but like, for us to be satisfied with our goals that we set out to achieve and our dreams, where would we like to see ourselves? I could start off with this one. Really, I like to see myself get to a point where, like I said, I can help other people, more people. I don't have to even know you for me to help you, I do what I do to make other people happy, laugh. I act crazy on my streams, rage. Partially because it's who I am. I'm competitive at heart. The other part of it is I like making people laugh and happy. If I can rage on some games and be a funny person sometimes, then that's what I'm gonna do to make people happy, and I like to have a broader outreach, to reach more people and get to a point where I can help all my friends and family, and not so much myself, but I like to get into to a point in this gaming thing and this, social media thing where I feel like I'm a part of a team already as is here at VL Visuals. I'll always be a part of this team, but in reality, probably hopefully within the next year or two for sure, I'd like to be a part of Obey, so and be able to help all my homies out. What would you guys say on that?
With me,
yeah.
I kind of have like a higher purpose with this. I want to gain, like, build up a fan base and build up, viewers, whatever it is. And this sounds bad what I'm saying right now, but it's not. I want to get to a point where I have a huge fan base and then I switch it all up, and I want to help lead the lost and for them to get out of it. I have a purpose, and my purpose is to lead the lost out of their hell.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right.
He did that for me. He actually did that for me.
Like, that is my purpose, is help lead the lost.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
And we have like basically the same stories. Like, do you mind me sharing this, even though we already talked about it? Our stories.
I love it.
As soon
It's
as I
not-
met
nothing
him,
bad
he
about
told me, first of all, both of our names are Tyler. It's kind of weird, right? You're like, oh, okay. Just brush that off. That's cool. That's cool. Not weird, but that's cool. Then he tells me about his story, how he used to be homeless in the woods. I'm like, oh, shit, me too. Then he tells me when it happened. I was like, holy shit, same time. And then he tells me that he used to be an addict. He also dealt with the same things. I'm like, holy shit, this is meant to be. And then he just like freaking prays for me and, you know, becomes one of my best friends. And ever since then, my life's been getting better. It's just, I don't know. I don't believe in coincidences like he says, but
There's no such thing as coincidences.
yeah, I guess. What would you guys say on that?
I mean, it's a blessing. It really
Oh
is.
yeah, most definitely.
I mean, can't be a blessing.
Yeah, no. What's your end goal, Tommy? Do you have an end goal?
Oh, what's my angle?
Yeah, you guys.
I just want to make it enough where my mom doesn't have to worry anymore.
Oh, well, fuck yeah, same. That's incredible, though.
'Cause, I mean,
yeah, your mom.
That's like my mom's been through a lot.
Amen.
Just be able to get her through,
Oh,
get
no.
her where she don't have to worry no more. It'd be nice. It'd be really great.
Well, you're gonna get there as like, you know. I feel like if more of us work together as like as the community as a whole, if it worked together more so as a team, we'd all be like much better off. You know. I think we'd see more people get to the point of being able to make it a career and, you know, the dream job, you know, to make our dreams come true and be successful. I mean, we are successful, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean?
Right.
And
Most
Opti,
definitely.
what's your end goals?
I just ever since I got on disability, I've looked and I mean I'm not old, but I mean I just turned 28. I've got a
You're
kid.
not old.
So I just and I can't work for at least almost the next 2 years. So like I really want to be able to do something to where I can make a good life for my daughter. And having a love for gaming and a passion for leading teams and being part of a family.
Right.
I just love being an esports manager. So I hope one day maybe I'll get into Obey and maybe I can work myself up to a manager. That's probably what I would say is my goal right now. But maybe maybe I can take it a little bit further than that.
Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that. Freaking holy shit, lead of Obey. I can see it now. Lead of Obey. The one and only Optimally. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's just Obey Opti.
We'll get there.
You're
Obey
going
Opti.
You're going to. And if not,
We won't give up, man.
Oh, you
we
will.
won't give up.
The only way you're not is if you give up. That's literally the the thing. It's just an option of, oh, I don't want to be an Obey no more. I'm just give up. I mean, that's literally the.
And
You're
that's
either
the
gonna
thing.
get
Like
it or give up.
I'll have to be forced to give up. Like
Then you're gonna make it.
somebody's literally gonna have to tell me like either no, you're not joining Obey or like something like. And Obey's not going anywhere, so like that's literally the only thing that's gonna like if somebody literally blatantly comes to me and be like, yeah, you're not joining Obey. And
Yeah,
like
you reap what you sow. You're gonna get it.
yeah,
It's fate.
it is fate. And I believe fate has brought us all together, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though that makes no fucking sense. But I don't fucking. The heart of the cards.
Tom's over here like question mark.
The heart of the card. Heart of the cards.
I can see the question marks around him, like
Bro,
floating.
he's like, bro, this is literally his face. He's like,
Well, that's his face all the time. He's fucking took.
He's literally like computing. He was like, bro, what did that mean?
I don't fucking. I don't know. Heart of the cards, man. You guys aren't Yu-Gi-Oh fans, are you? Fuck me.
When I was a kid.
Bro, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since I was a kid. Okay, like I literally had the arm deck and shit.
Yeah, me too. I had 3 different versions. Anyways,
Dude. Y'all remember Bakugan?
Vacuum
vacuum
gun?
I remember it. Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Dude, we used to play them in school all the time on the desk. Just
Dude, we did that on like during recess.
During recess.
For Wednesday.
If there's anything that we could tell the community overall as a whole, what would it be and why? Any advice we could give other people? If there's
Not
any...
being dicks. Pretty good if you ask me.
don't chase pussy, chase your dreams.
What? Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Don't chase pussy, chase your dreams. Pussy will come after.
Tom.
There's
Hey,
a
I ain't
ball-
changed this shit.
Did y'all see that anomaly as well? Like, not the bug that just flew, but there's when I said that, there was seen this white thing go like behind me. I was like,
Yeah, this house is haunted. I don't know if you believe in that or not, but
well, it's in your video. It's like it wasn't a ball of light or anything. It was like
I had a
vlog.
I had a vlog. My second vlog was
Okay.
ghost hunting with Flex. But yeah, fucking A. Just be be cool, man. Be cool. Be nicer to each other. And even if we're not in the same teams, can't we all just get along? The world would be such a better place. But this is gonna conclude episode 4 of the Banter Break. I enjoyed this one. Opti is one of the coolest people I've met in the community. One of the best managers, one of the best leads I've ever had, easily by far. Get to know him if you don't know him. Get to know him. I'm gonna leave all of his socials in the description of this video, including Team VL's socials or visualizing, And I might fuck it since we're both grinding for Obey, and he should already be in. But anyways, I'm gonna put Obey Alliance's socials in the description as well.
Really, people need to stop like trying to shit on each other. Like, just let's just enjoy.
Just
gaming,
zoom in on me.
like-
Just fuck it. Just
People just need to enjoy. People need to stop. Alright, Tom, I'm gonna fucking teabag you when Halo comes out.
It's thundering like really loud now.
Alright, well, I guess
Thunder rose, the lightning strikes, din din din.
on that note, wait for Tyler to sit back down, real. On that note, it's been your boy. On that note, it's been. On that note.
That's all.
On that note.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boy Syla, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
You didn't do your this time. Holy fuck.
Ah, dude, he's too slow right now.
Yeah, you need fucking counseling. We'll catch you.
Dude,
Alright, guys. Oh, fuck. Alright, do I need a countdown? 3.
Oh, and I'm going to be hitting my vape this time. I don't think it matters. I
Oh,
mean,
Shit.
if it's
let
up
me
to you,
let me
though.
let me hit my mids real quick. Let me hit my mids one more time. Sorry, my glasses are
You
dirty.
guys
as
can
fuck.
smoke during the podcast, I don't care.
You talk about being sus for the homies, yeah?
Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm sus for the homies. I'd fucking... You know what, I'd suck anybody for $50.
$50 is $50.
Oh, so that's a yes?
Yeah.
Because I asked him earlier, I was like, I can give you 50 for some blow. He just said, suck dick for this graphics card.
and then he thought I didn't hear it. He thought I didn't hear it.
Alright.